How's everybody doing? Here we go. Tripwire, Audacious, maybe? Spider, good to see you. Jaro, TMK, Jose, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. I know we're pretty early on. As for myself, I had a pretty chill day. My parents left from their visit yesterday, which was a really, really wonderful and well-needed weekend for myself. And today I just got myself back into my routine. I always write a little checklist of things to do, usually the things I'm avoiding. So I sent some emails, I did practice, I practiced a lot today, and I practiced some of the loops that I've been wanting to get better. Oh my god, pencils, I agree. You should have heard me when my parents left. I let out all the things that I was holding back with my filter, and I was just being so immature, just running around my house yelling about butts and farts. It's not their favorite thing to hear about, so I try to not do that. No candle, but it has been returned to the shame closet, so that's... And Daniel, you actually asked yesterday, I just got lost in the sauce in stream, but I did try to explain the gift that you arranged for me, and I was like, can I show you? And they were like, Joe, like, no, like, please, don't. I was like, but come on. Oh, the legend? Oh, that's right here. Boop. I was trying to find a way where I could put it more in the forefront of the screen. I'll still see if I can figure it out. But yeah, I think my mom was like, Joe, you've exposed me to 30 plus years of this. Like, I'm tired. Please stop. Please, I beg of you. I'm like, okay, fine. I won't show you the poop song, even though I really want to. But yeah, that was really good, and it felt good to get back into my practice. When my parents were here, I focused mainly on just enjoying their company. One day, on Sunday, I did disappear and practice for like 2 hours because, you know, I just take it so seriously and I want to be prepared for my lesson this week. We have a goal of moving on to the next piece, so I really wanted to do my best to make sure I'm prepped. And I feel like I'm almost there. I'm going to give it all I got tomorrow and Thursday morning, but I think I should be ready by then. It's easy for me to practice on my teaching day. I teach on Wednesdays, and being in the teaching mindset, you know, it's encouraging to get yourself to practice in between lessons. No, definitely don't avoid, but avoid playing poop-related songs, probably. They'll still be very polite, but I think that they'll be very uncomfortable and maybe even a little sad. Robin, welcome. It's nice to see you. I hope you're having a good week so far. Fast, always good to see you. But yeah, I did, again, a fair amount of violin practice today. Man, I was going through one of our loops that I felt like it was just missing something to make it really just hit where I wanted it to. And I found it out, and I think it sounds so good, but I just finally was able to be like, Joe, you need another day to practice this violin line that you want to record to get it up to speed. I can tell I've gotten better with writing my parts because it's just different from the other ones that I've done. So I begrudgingly accepted that I will show you one of my reworked loops tomorrow. I worked on the piano, the bass, wrote new violin lines, and practiced the accordion as well. And I guess I'll leave the rest of it a mystery, see if you can figure out which one I'm kind of alluding to. Thursday. Yep, my apologies. Sometimes the days of the week just escape you, you know? Oh, also, on the wish list that I put up for my birthday, I decided to complete the goal myself for the delay pedal because there's a specific thing I want to use it for. But you guys got me over 50% towards that goal, so thank you very, very much. We cleared everything that was on the wish list except for the the kind of stretch gift where I didn't really expect that, but for the Omnicord. But everything else, we got another APC 40 coming in the mail currently, thanks to you guys, which I'm very excited about. Doc funded me getting a tempo press pedal. And yes, it's the delay pedal that I put up on the wish list. So it was over halfway there, and I was like, I know people donated, like Jaro, I think he said you donated wanting to contribute to that, so I just, figured I would carry it over and, give myself a extra little birthday treat, But yeah, otherwise I'm ready to go tonight. I did set up one loop to have ready to just be able to be performed consistently and clean and quicker. All I did was, I'll just show you, I guess, when we get there. Rena, I was thinking about you today. I'm looking at I probably shouldn't say it, I'm like jinxing it maybe. I'm looking at potentially a kitten, you guys. We'll see. It's a bit of a drive away, but it's a Burmese cat, which is one that I really, really wanted. I grew up with a Burmese cat, and we'll see. No, this one has like a website and everything. It's certified and it's real, but we'll see. I'm thinking about making it happen. I also have a lot of time this weekend, Rena. I'd love to see you. My parents were here last weekend, but things are opening up a bit now. Perfect. I'll text you. I miss you. Station, welcome. It's great to see you. ZI Computer, or sorry, XI. I feel like I haven't seen you for a bit. It's good to see you. I hope you've been well. Blue will always be my spam emote of choice. Well, that's why I kept him. It came down to whether I was going to delete the blue emotes, but I don't want to delete blue, I want to always have a celebratory and, loving memory of blue. So, and I mean, the pencils the emotes that Pencils made are just so freaking good. Like that monocle one, come on. It's so good. But anyway, let's get into some violin work. Like I said, I did a lot of practice today. I got 2 hours violin practice, and I'm excited to see if that helps me play a bit more confidently tonight. Username is secret, welcome. for Dr. Ice Star. Can I have one? Please. I want kitten. Please. For Agent Dave, I'm guessing this is the same Agent Dave I've known from before, just with, I want to recognize, is that Japanese kanji? Sorry if I'm mixing up my Eastern languages or kanji. Oh, no. I was just wanting to make sure I still welcomed you, you know? Let's see. I think what I'd like to do is start with some Zelda music. I feel like it's always like just a familiar. Your display name is in Japanese. I'll change it back. No, I like it. I've been working through a very beginners, and I barely gotten even started, beginners Japanese language book. Yes, I mostly watch YouTube streams and anime, and I find myself recognizing certain words going throughout, my favorite anime, and I was like, oh, maybe if I work just a little more, I could recognize some more of it. It looks cool in chat, but it messes up bio page. I can see that. Duolingo time? I mean, I doubt I'll ever get to a point where I'm like actually even a novice, but I thought it would just be kind of fun and healthy to try and do something that wasn't music all the time. Even though my life is still like 98% music, I was like, oh, what if I did like one other thing, you know? That sounds naughty, Pencils. But that's cool. How's it going? I've been really curious about, apps like that and things, or programs. Cool. Also, Laszlo, thank you. You're a delight. How are you? It's just a few minutes today and you'd be surprised how much you can learn. Huh, I might message you about that. Pick your brain a little bit. Belief is a strong human power. I definitely stand with you strong on that. I feel like a lot of me being able to gotten as far as I have with playing instruments is because I feel like for me, it's not even like I believed I could do it. I just felt like I didn't have any other choice. I was like, I have to do this. Like it's in my heart and my body. And if I don't try, I'm just gonna explode. So I had to give it everything I had. Toad84, welcome. I hope you're doing well. One Chibo, welcome. Let's see. I think I'd like to start with Zelda's Lullaby. While it is such like a important video game piece, I think it's been a little bit since I've done it. Blanca, welcome. Jim, getting all my favorite people in here. Ideas of Juno, welcome. not too shabby. I think I was a little shy with my high notes, and whenever I do that, I usually play it once without the track to really um, get comfortable with it. Chimerix, I wanted to respond to you. I'm having such a hard time holding the bow right. Did it take any other players a long time to stop hyperextending your thumb? Yes. I don't feel like my hold on the bow is secure enough without it. For Chimerix, I'm still always trying to remind myself to allow my hand to be relaxed enough to have a bit of flexibility with it. I was thinking about what you said while I played at the end of that. Let me see. You know, I think what I'd suggest is like violin teachers often tell their students to learn how to like balance their bow with just their thumb and their pinky. I don't know if you've seen that before, but you can see I can like let the other ones go up. This is good, but the only downside of it is it might make you feel like you're supposed to feel the weight of this in your hand the whole time, and that is not the case. I think if you're scared about it falling, what that tells me is maybe you're not allowing the weight of the bow to just rest on your instrument like that. Because if it's resting on my arm, I don't really need to do much with my thumb here. You can see it's just kind of light, and that's going to give you more flexibility with your hand. So what I'd recommend is allowing the bow hair of your violin to rest on like the upper part up here on your instrument, and practice bending your thumb and just making sure that you can easily, balance it while keeping it bent. Because you do want it to be loose enough so that you can at times, grab it and grip it when you need to. So see, I'm like pretty relaxed. And then what I'm going to do is wrap the middle two fingers a bit over and lean into it kind of like this, where I'm going counterclockwise. And then I push into the string. But if you are scared about dropping your bow when you play, I think that just means you're not letting the natural weight of the bow just rest on the strings. When it's on there, you can just let it, let your instrument hold your bow up. You might be trying to control the bow too much. So that would be my best advice. I'm so glad for these lessons. I'm getting a refresher before I buy mine next year. I mean, you guys know I love helping out any way I can. I'm not going to act like everything I say is totally right, so please take it with a grain of salt and consult your teachers as well with it. A lot of violinists have their own ways of explaining or doing things, so yeah, that's just something that was helpful for myself. I was going to do this without the track. Hey, dog. It's getting there. For dyslexic, your name's funny. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well this evening. Also, Doc, I took the funds from the donos to complete the little wish list thing for the delay pedal. So that means the gift that you got me for my birthday with the tempo push, I now have something to put it with, and I'm very excited about it. There's a couple rehearsals that I have coming up where I was like, man, I know that this would make this just sound a lot better. I have parts that I know I want to do, but I just didn't have the means to do it. So I'm very excited because I'm going to be able to have a new tool in my tool belt for when I play live. Casey, welcome. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing today? Let's see. For Walt, thank you for the follow. You'll be tapoing and tempoing in no time. Well, I got really fixated on getting a delay pay. Oh my gosh, sorry, words are so hard for me today. A delay pedal with a tap option because I figured if I started some of my live loops with the amp and I start with the delay locked in, then that basically sets my tempo for me, so I don't have to worry about inconsistencies because it will just have that same repeated, kickback. 94, pray for you. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you. Strings and Strings. How are you, Mr. Brandon? Sound Bites, welcome. I hope you're well. Realize I want a little water. Probably too much coffee today. Cool. Let's see. I'm just a tired dad. Well, I guess being a dad, that would make a lot of sense for being tired. I hope you get a little bit of a break time now, at least. Chamsy, welcome. I think I'm gonna do Lon Lon Ranch next. I kind of like the idea of starting tonight with Zelda music. Yelling at Clouds, welcome. It's nice to see you. Dad during the day, music studio at night. I know many people who live in that world here in Nashville. Let's see. I'm gonna do Lon Lon Ranch. That last one, by the way, I don't think I gave a shout out to the arranger of it. That's done by Juke Remix. You guys hear me talk about him a lot as I play on their music a lot. I just think it's really good. Okay. whenever I end on an up bow, I'm like, what have I done to myself? Why have I done this? On the violin, with the violin bow, it's heavier at the end. So usually when you finish a note, you want to go down to the very tip because it's lighter here. I admittedly don't have set bowings in most of my music. I've just been kind of going with what feels natural whenever I do it. You know, with like my classical stuff that I'm working on with my teacher, like I absolutely obey the bowings that are in there. But yeah. Anyway. That's kind of like I would call that like a secret menu item on my song list. For Jack, thank you very much for a resub. Let me know if I can play you something. For a year and a half now. Thank you, Jack. Since you subbed, let me know and I'll play you a song request. I guess if I'm being honest, when it came to the Shire song, I do think it's really beautiful. And there's times where I will do it again. I call it like a secret menu item. But I found that it's one of those songs that's so popular that if I put it on the list, I would have to do it multiple times a stream. And I didn't want to make myself not like it anymore. I know that sounds probably a little selfish, but as I've been growing as a streamer, I found that what was best for myself is to make sure that I kept a song list that I felt really sincerely like excited about, and it would make sure that I always played my best on stream and that I was always excited. Like don't get me wrong, I've done the Shire on here probably 60 times because I still get asked to do it a lot. And if like someone donates or something, I'll do it. Like if you sub or gift a sub, I'll figure it out for you. But I found that if I just had that readily available, I would just have to play it to death, and I like it too much to want to play it to death, if that makes sense. Dyslexic, thank you for a new Prime sub. Thank you. And for Petrie, for 5 months already, keeping awesome, Joe. My request today is Those Who Fight from Final Fantasy VII. You got it. Most of you guys already know this, but if you want song requests, I just ask that you do anything to help me remain a full-time musician. It's a pretty tough thing to be able to keep consistent, and with your guys' help, it's been possible. So if you sub, gift a sub, donate or give bits, then I'll play you a song. But otherwise, I'll just pick the songs. See, for Info Metal, thank you for the follow. Oh, for Waldo. When I started streaming, I didn't know anything about Twitch. I just oh yeah, Jack, of course. Yes, I have been to Third Man Studios before. I actually did one performance there. I feel like maybe I've done a second, but I can't remember. I also saw that you asked if I recorded in any Nashville studios. I've recorded in a lot. I wouldn't say any of the like super big ones. I've done like the Sound Emporium and things like that, but not like the huge ones you hear about. The ones on Music Row. But who knows, maybe one day. Final Fantasy VII, Those Who Fight. I feel like I usually like doing the remake version of this one with the like full orchestra. It just sounds so good. I I practice with a drone sometimes to help me stay in tune. That was that loud brrr that you just heard. So my bad with that. Okay. I paused it. It should be gone. We're safe. Okay. Almost. There we go. This one is has 4 flats in it, so it's a little uncomfy. I'm trying more lately to like fix something actively if I hear I'm not playing it right or well. Yogi, welcome. Integrity, thank you for 1,000 bits. Thank you. As well as Station for 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Making us already at a level 3 hype train or on our way to level 3. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let me know if I could play something for you, Station. Integrity, I saw that you asked for a Joe's pick. I saw that we do have some priority requests in, and these are all things that I'm excited to play for you. I've opened up to you guys about how with this next one, Tifa's song, I get in my head about playing the first note. I get like really shy about playing that first note. Rose of May from Final Fantasy IX, for sure, you got it. Big Casino, thank you for the bits. Thank you. I think with the first note of this song, I just want to play it very like I want it to be a soft entrance and to be just very like emotional and it's I feel like I overthink it, I guess, but let's see if maybe I can get outside my own head tonight. I have been practicing a little bit. Let's see. For Spewy, as well as Tribua. Thank you very much for the follows. I really appreciate it. And Mythic Scotty, welcome. I don't think I said hello to you yet. Welcome in Ed as well. Chill with me, Kay. For my sassy pet rock, good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Sergio. Let's see. If it's okay with you guys, I think what I'd like to do is Rose of May next, and then You Got a Friend. Hey girl, hey. I haven't thought about that in a long time. I feel like I'm seeing a bit of a troublemaker. Oh, sigh. Let's do Rose of May. Thank you, Rena. But definitely a big ol' thank you for Yuki Music. Thank you for the raid. I don't think I've gotten to see you perform before. I just gave a follow, but can I ask what you do in the music realm? And thank you for Station for gifting a sub to Yuki. For Doc for the dono to make a beautiful 7007. My word, that's stunning. I want to see a bigger number in the weekly goal thingamajig. Or no, you just said thingajig. That's a new one for me. For NML, thank you very much. That one made me really happy today, you guys. Elton, I don't think I said hello yet. How are you? I haven't done it for a long time, and this was one of the first songs I added to my song list. And I can tell that I've been growing. Like, there's definitely still things, of course, that I want to fix and get better at, but I can tell I'm way stronger of a player than when I first started playing this piece, so that feels really good. I talk about it a lot, but, you know, it's hard to sometimes see your progress when you're just so focused on continuously chipping away at it and when it's a slow process. And Sergio, I promise there's so much love out there. I think a lot of the times it's just finding where your safe spots are. And it's really tough sometimes to put yourself out there to do it. But I think people are nicer than we think. I've been forcing myself to go out on my own a bit more and try and hang out with new people and just get myself out of the house a bit more. And admittedly, I'm so nervous for almost the entire time. And the second I get home, I'm like, why did you say that? Why did you hold eye contact with them so long? Like, one of the kind of more silly, embarrassing things that I do is when I get really anxious, sometimes my nose turns kind of red. And I get so nervous about that, like, happening and that people might notice it. But people are nicer than you think, you know? I know you do, Fast. Fast, when we met, I felt like you were someone that I didn't feel nervous around. Same with Jove and Tripwire. I met all three of you guys at the same time. And admittedly, I was really nervous because I was like, oh man, if people came out to see a show, like, I hope I don't let them down. Or like, you know, like, what if, like, I'm so not worth having come out for? But you guys were so easily approachable and fun in your, like, own unique ways, but it also worked so well as a group. So it was really fun. Shout out to Anxiety, but hell yeah for putting yourself out there. Yeah, I'm getting better at it. It was pure fear with you? Oh, do you mean when I met you? Like, I was afraid of you? You guys are the best. Laszlo, I'll remember that. I don't think I can cross my eyes. I've tried to do it before, and I think I can get kind of close, but it kind of makes me feel like I'll, like, throw up when I try to cross my eyes. Is this oversharing? Maybe. So we have a request for a song. I forgot I had it, Bliss. You did not seem nervous at TwitchCon. Well, Scotty, you were the one that started conversation. If someone starts a conversation with me, I'm usually pretty good. So, like, I felt really comfortable talking to you at TwitchCon, and I was grateful for it because I have a really hard time starting the conversation. And I remember being like, making a goal for myself at TwitchCon where I was like, okay, you're going to see an empty spot at a table and you're just going to sit down. And I got so nervous. This is kind of embarrassing, but whatever. I'm just being real with you guys. I got so stressed out about it that I ended up finding a little corner, and I just like teared up a little bit and like wiped away a couple tears. And then took a deep breath and I tried it again. And when I did sit down, I did end up talking to people. It wasn't, like anything where information was exchanged or numbers, but it was like a nice conversation, and it made the experience better. So I know it's something I'm going to still have to actively work on, but it's getting better by trying at least. All right. We got us a real good feel-good one on this one. I learned this song, yes, I wanted to sing it for my nephews. In quarantine, I couldn't see them in person, so I wanted to sing to them at least, on the phone or something. My nephews are James and Miles. I changed the lyrics for them a little bit. It's still basically the same, though. Hello for Matt. How are you doing? Let's give it a go, huh? I was testing it to see if it was too low. It's definitely too low. Oh, that's a banjo capo. You can see it's smaller. Here's a guitar size capo, if you're curious about the size difference. Let's try maybe capo 3. That feels okay. Check, check. Ready? You've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead, you and Miles just wanna go to bed. You just remember what Auntie Jojo said, that you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. Oh, you got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you boys. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You will see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. Oh, you've got a friend in me. trying to get better at finding the melody on the guitar. The violin is tuned in fifths, but the guitar is tuned in fourths except for the B string. So I feel like I'm getting really confused when I try to, figure out where the spacings are. For Coke, welcome. Percussionists and pianists here. Just came across your channel, really enjoyed the song. Thank you. I was saying that one was kind of like a little silly one that I learned from my nephews, so I could sing it to them when I was in quarantine, and we were really far apart from each other. There isn't anything. Thank you again for 99 Prayer for You. I hope you enjoyed it. Robin, welcome. I'm so sad that I missed so many months. You mean that like you just haven't been able to be around here? Or like what are you missing? What am I missing? Music is something that does not get cheaper over the years. Why is it given so little importance? Man, it does kind of break my heart that like when it comes to school programs, music is typically the first thing that's cut. And when I was studying to be a music education major, I ended up finishing my degree as a professional music major, whatever that is, right? But it was really discouraging sometimes to see how the job that I was training to, start my career in was very often cut, Thank you for the follow for Radicus 2K. I think you could see that name made me smile. I missed you being subbed, getting Dragon Roost. That's okay. Dragon Roost ain't going off my list anytime soon. Heck, I might even do it tonight. I think, play a couple more tracks and then maybe go into Loop World and see, what might grab me. That's it for the priority requests for now, but, it's open if anyone wants a priority request. Oh, never mind. We're going into Loopland. Foreshadowing. You don't know me. I've really been kind of falling in love with the song in lieu of getting better at playing the piano. I've been talking to you guys quite a lot about that, my journey with the piano, but it's been something I've really put my focus into since January, and I'm really excited to see that it's starting to click. I don't know if I'm quite ready yet to like confidently sing and play on stuff, but I'm working my way towards it at least. Seven Senshi, welcome as well. Were you there when John Michael Piano played this song by ear? I don't think so, no. Ooh, I just hit my knee. Ow! Funny bone's in the elbow. It felt like that, but the knee elbow. Welcome, Loki. I was like, am I wearing gray? I don't get it. Fair. Let's see. Oh wait, yes, I'm sorry, I'm blanking out. Yes, I saw John Michael do this. I think I'm still like not realizing that he is actively on Twitch now. John Michael we rated like a week ago, John Michael Piano, JMO. And I couldn't believe it, because after I rated him, I realized that I had been watching his music on YouTube a lot, and I would study his left hand and use that to help make myself more comfortable with the piano. For Luna, thank you for the follow. For the raid. My apologies. Thank you for the raid. Let me know if I can play you something. I really appreciate you. Butley, welcome. But I would watch JMO's Left Hand with this song because the idea of improvising without music, I was like, I have no idea how to do this. But I noticed that he would do the root, the fifth, and the root. Oh wait, this is in G. I'm obviously simplifying it a lot, but by watching his left hand, it made me a lot more comfortable with at least knowing a very small place to get started. And if any of you aren't following JMO, by the way, you should do it. He's such a good pianist. He's like incredibly talented. And he can play all the things ever. My piano performance won't be like that, but it will at least be mine, right? All right, let's see. It goes G, E, A, D. G, E, A, D. B minor, E. Okay, let me try it again. Works fine enough, huh? Yeah, that's okay. Close. I think it works fine enough. Let's add some violin. See, Brennan? and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, and anyone can tell you think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you at night, who wants to kiss your lips, wants to hold you tight. Oh, I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been, 'cause you don't know me. I never knew the art of making love, how my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I've let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside that lucky guy. Oh, you'll never know the one who loves you so, 'cause you don't know me. The chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside that lucky guy. Oh, you'll never know the one who loves me so, 'cause you don't know me. I was overthinking that solo a little bit. When I know that there's like accidentals that I could utilize in the solo, I totally overthink it. So I'm gonna make I have a Google Doc sheet over here that I'll write down corrections as I go through my song list to just make sure that when I sit down to practice, I know what I want to practice when it comes to making the stream better. For bye, welcome. How are you doing today? You don't know me. Practice violin solo. I don't know if this is interesting or not, but when it comes to, like, with that note, practice violin solo, that can be, thanks, Doc. That means a lot to me. You better have been playing along. The bass, maybe? I love watching someone playing violin on stream. I get shy doing it. I hope someday I will. For FedEx, I highly, highly recommend. The great thing about streaming is if you just start, you know, for your first stream, it's very likely that not many people will pop in. So it's it's like a very safe environment to at least try and see what happens. That's at least how I felt when I did it. Like, I had 2 people come in and I was like, okay, there we go. So when I'm working on a solo or understanding the chord structure, the first step I usually do is playing through the piece, arpeggiating the chords. So that would be something like this. Arpeggio means you're just spelling out the notes of the chord one at a time. For Kat, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying your work. Porg! Oh my gosh! That just sparked a little bit of love and joy in my heart. You have no idea. How are you? It's so good to see you. I don't know about Legend. I don't know about none of that. But I've been doing really well. I've been just taking my violin lessons, practicing piano and guitar, and really getting a lot stronger as like a musician and a person, I hope. I like to think so. But let me know if there's something I can play for you, Bestie. One of the most engaging, lovable game streams, if you guys are looking for a game stream. Bestie Porg's awesome. So if I'm trying to figure out a solo, this is usually where I'll start. But yeah, when I'm trying to figure out how I might want to do a solo, the first thing I do is play arpeggios, and then I do double stops and kind of hear different note combinations together. So that's going to be my homework with this piece. That wasn't a solo, it was just me kind of demonstrating how I find my footing to know where to get started. Because when you're not as experienced with it, when someone just goes solo, you're kind of like, oh, I don't know what to do. So that's just a little advice on some place to get started. For FedOx, by the way, thank you so much for a brand new sub. And I think I saw that you said you're a violinist as well. I love it. I hope that it brings you as much joy and peace as it does for me. The violin, which I hope you guys can see, it's my whole heart. I just love this instrument so much, even though there's still so much work I need to do to get to the point where I want to be at. You know, I'm at least at a point where I'm really enjoying the journey. You're welcome. I'm a violist. Got it. Please don't make viola jokes. Honestly, I really hate when people make viola jokes. I have a viola. I'm not very good at reading the tenor clef, but I think it's a beautiful instrument and it has such a warm tone to it, and I think it's kind of elitist and lame when violinists make fun of viola players. But I think that's also because I'm not super classically trained. I mostly learned by playing in live bands and things like that. And now I'm learning classical and I'm working really, really hard at it. And it hasn't been often, but I have encountered some kind of uninviting is the word I'll use to describe it. Uninviting classical musicians, as there is in every genre, don't get me wrong. I've met uninviting rock musicians and pop musicians and jazz and everything. But yeah, whenever I've heard that joke, I think it's kind of cheap and a low blow, if I'm being honest. So, I don't know if you're still here for Luna. You asked for First Day of My Life. I'm more than happy to do that for you. I apologize, it took me a minute to get there. I hate how strong my reaction was to that tripwire, but no one's surprised here. I just saw butt and I just laughed. Man, it's a funny word. Makes me giggle. Alrighty. Okay, let's do First Day of My Life. No, you're right. It's perfectly centered on the staff line, so it totally does look like a butt. Maybe I do like reading in... You said alto clef? I said tenor clef. I guess I was wrong on that. I don't know. Let's see. Tenor is cello. Gotcha. This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in the doorway. So I'm just tapping in a tempo, and I'm going to record the guitar first. Yeah, cat. It totally does. It looks like a butt. This night stream's getting crazy. I love you guys so damn much. So silly. Look at me playing with a pick. That usually makes me nervous, but I'll try it. 1, 2, 3, and... Take two. 3, 4, 1, 2. This is the first day of my like a little bit of a kick in there. Just a little bit of a marchy. This is the first day of my Yours is the first face that I saw. Think I was blind before I met you. Now I don't know where I am, I don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. So I thought I'd let you know that these things take forever. I especially am so. But I realized that I need you, and I was wondering if I could come home. Welcome for a Moed violin. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Making sure I give you a follow so I can catch you sometime. Let me know if there's something I can play for you. For the raiders, what's up? My name's Joe, and I make loops and sing on top of them. I promise I do play violin. The violin's over here. But I also play over video game tracks because I just really love video game music. So if any of that interests you, I hope you consider sticking around, and I'll do my best to make it a good little performance. Here we go. I remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning, and I thought it was strange. You said everything changed. You felt as if just woke up, and you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you, but now I don't care. I can go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So if you want to be with me, with these things there's no telling, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for the paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me. Meowly, it's good to see you. Were you behind the screen? I remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning, and I thought it was strange. You said everything changed. You bet as if you just woke up, and you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. But now I don't care, I can go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So if you want to be with me, with these things there's no time, you'll just it's maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me. Oh, that one made me kind of like teary-eyed tonight. It's just such like a simple, relatable way of saying that like you love someone. It's really nice. For Mawad, I'm sorry if I feel like I'm probably saying your name wrong. I apologize. Thank you, Luna, for the raid earlier. For Mawad, Violin, please let me know if maybe I could play you something to thank you for your raid. I would love to be able to play something to say thank you. I have a big old song list. I play songs from the song list. And again, what I do here for anyone who's new, hi by the way, Muad. Okay, got it. Storing it in my head. Muad. Got it. I will do my best. For, again, anyone who might be new, what's up? My name's Joe. I make loop arrangements playing sometimes piano, sometimes bass, banjo, a little bit of accordion you can see down there. I just try to combine things in ways that feel fun and different. I try to make everything feel a little bit unique from each other. And then I also play video game music because it's what I listen to the most on my own free time. So I listen to video game songs and I write out the music that I hear based on ear. So I got 3 binders filled with the game stuff, and I got another binder filled with loop arrangements and another one for singing. So we got lots of things. I like to think maybe something for everybody. So if you're new, I hope you consider giving a follow and hanging around. I will take any original. Okay. Lately I've been doing one of my more aggressive originals, Two-Face. I'm going to prioritize making sure I do my other one cut clean for you guys soon. If it's all right, I am going to take a quick break to use the restroom first. I've been going for almost 2 hours and I just need a quick little break. But when I come back, I'm going to make a loop performance and sing over one of my originals called Two-Face. This one, I honestly, I'm a very stubborn, particular type of writer. And I feel like I can only write with what's on my mind at the moment. And this was a heavier one, but it helped me kind of get it off my chest and move forward and better, you know? But like I said, going to take a quick break. Before I go, thank you, Gwen, Cannot Win, Anime Prime Hero, Charlie66, and Colkiss for the follows. Thank you very much. And for Station for gifting a sub for Muad, and for Novinho, as well as Maiden Sheena. Thank you guys very, very much. I really appreciate it. And I'm just gonna put on some chill Persona music vibes, put on the Be Right Back screen, and when I get back, I will do one of my originals for you. Thank you, everybody. I'm back. I love this track from Persona Q. It's so pretty. It's probably a good transition from First Day of My Life to my original Two-Face because they're quite opposite. They're very different. Let me see here. So all of these stay the same. Thanks to you guys, I put up a wish list for my birthday. That was like 2 weeks ago. Or no, it was 1 week ago. Oh my god, it feels like so long ago. And on it, I asked for a second APC 40. That's what this piece of machinery is here. And I'm so excited because with my larger arrangements like this one, it's going to help me mix everything live a lot quicker and easier. You can see how they change when I scroll sideways. It means if I change the volume knobs here, it will reset if I move them back and forth. I've gotten okay at controlling the volume changes, but I'm not perfect with it sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean I'm never perfect with it. So that's in the mail, thanks to you guys. I'm very excited. And I was also able to get a pedal to help me with my live performance thanks to donations including a Doc and lots of you. I guess I shouldn't specify one person because it was a lot of people, but anyway. We are going to do Two-Face. So like I said, this song was very important to help me confront a very ugly situation I was in. Like, see how it just went completely silent? That's something I'll be able to fix better when I get the second APC 40. But until then, I'll just do my best. This is my original Two-Face. I had a cat named Baloo. I had to say goodbye to him recently, but I'm quite fond of Baloo's. I have a good track record with him, I think. I gotta plug it in. That will help me get sound. use a pick. I gotta get better at using the pick. Okay, I can do this. Add strings. in too deep with the wrong kind of man. I got myself in trouble, so damn gullible, fell right into his hands. He said he'd give me the world if I gave him mine. Stone cold sober and handed it over, left all else behind. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it straight. You're two-faced, how could someone like me have been so caught up with your sorry self? I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to, which side of your two-face. Each night we go out, but I'm quite sure I gotta be his fancy new arm candy. Little did I know the whole act wouldn't last. In fact, it would fall apart. There was so much more behind closed doors, I just couldn't see that far. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it straight. You two-faced, how could someone like me have been so caught up with your sorry self? I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to, or which side of your two-face. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it straight. You two-faced, how could someone like me have been so caught up with your sorry self? I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to, which side of you two-faced. How could someone like me have been so caught up with your sorry self? I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to, which side of you two-faced. I feel like once I get that guitar part a little more confident, that one will be really dang close. Thank you for Muad. Thank you. Colgus, thank you. Rena, thank you. It's been like a really long road for me to really learn how to put myself out there a bit. I mean, in a lot of different ways, but definitely in the form of like singing and singing something that I wrote. I don't have a lot of songs that I've written, and it feels so vulnerable to, you know, perform something that you've written, especially that feels very honest to yourself. But I'm so grateful for this opportunity to get the encouragement to keep trying to do it here on Twitch. So thank you guys so much for everything, you know. When I started, it was just me and the violin and my MacBook, and that was it. I didn't have a mic or speakers or anything. I just played in front of my little computer. And with you, I've been able to save up money to buy a mic and an iMac for the looping and Ableton and the bass and the electric guitar and the piano, and everything that you see here was not here 3 years ago. And it just, every time I sit at this desk, it's so surreal. And I'm taking the opportunity that you're giving me, and I'm just trying to make sure that I run with it for as long as I have it, you know, and just work as hard as I can to take the opportunity that you've given me to practice music every day and make something of myself. Well, I am talking to a producer for my first single, and what I need to do is finish up a demo to send him. So that's something I'm working on in the next 2 weeks, which has been hard for me. The self-doubt is just so strong. The self-doubt is just, it always feels like it's whispering in my ear. But I'm working, you know, through just consistency and, you know, lots of stuff to work my way through it. For Aroglu, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Oh, the washboard is super still here. Like I said, for each loop arrangement I do, I feel like I try to use like a different set of instruments for each. But a lot of the loops still use that. It's just the song list now has gotten so big that not every stream gets to showcase all the instruments, but they are still here and they're all available. I just, you know, kind of go based on whatever the cue ends up being. You get there at some point. TMK, you are so lovely. You've been so encouraging consistently, and I really appreciate you, even before stream today, so thank you. There's a super nice song that I think your voice would be perfect for if you covered Growing Up by Run River North. I've never heard of Run River North. Oh no, Muad. I usually end up crashing after stream and heating up some frozen dinner, so please enjoy yourself. I promise, Robin, I will. I promise you. But we've had pretty consistent priority requests for the past 2 hours, so I think I'm just gonna grab some stuff that plays natural and comfortable for me to play. I'll keep priority requests open for a little bit longer. So they are still open, but now that the queue's open, I think I want to take the opportunity to try and do something else, you know? Let's see. I kind of want to do Craft Island from Yoshi's Woolly World. Part of me wants to do World 3, but you guys know that's Baloo's song. I really like the song and I want to do it. I just hope... I've been emotional at you guys so much, so I don't want to like keep doing that. We'll start with Craft Island, see how I'm feeling. Cool. feel like my brain is telling my fingers to do things, but there's like an interruption right now. It honestly happens fairly often when I go from looping to playing on a track. It takes a second for me to like kind of settle in. I tend to make my loops in my headphones a bit louder so I can better hear the balance and, can pan and mix things better. But then when it comes to the tracks, I try to keep things at a low volume because I can tell my ears have been a little frustrated with me. I kind of want to buy a lap steel now. Do you play with the slide ever for Doc? I'm going to regret saying it, is then you guys are going to expect me or hope to see it soon. I need some practice, but I've started practicing playing with the slide on the guitar. Because I think with the instrumentation of like the washboard, the acoustic, the violin, and banjo, it could really make a new kind of subgenre of loops that I do. So that's a goal I'm working on, but it's going to take me some time. Night, Robin. I think I might have been too late for that, but good night. I think I'm feeling brave enough to try and do World 3 from Yoshi's Woolly World. I've talked about this one a lot, so I feel like I'll just, you guys, if you know. But this one has a special place in my heart. I feel like it really evokes a certain feeling that I'm kind of working through, really. That was at the middle of the piece. Let me go to the beginning. Okay. Schaefer, welcome. Maybe it's a sign, Doc. thank you so much. It is so nice to see you again. It's been a little while. I hope you've been well. For tier 3, thank you at 10 months. Please let me know if I can play you something. I did it. I played the song without getting super emotional. Man, it sounds so like cheesy, and I don't know if like it'll make me sound dumb, but like it's been no secret that I've been kind of working through some stuff recently, and like this song feels so much like how I've been feeling lately, where there's like really beautiful moments and stuff, but man, it's just been kind of tough. But I'm grateful for like being able to attach feelings to songs, because I feel like it helps me better understand it. I've been crying at you guys so much, I don't want to cry at you. I had to fade it out. If I left it playing, it would have gotten me. But in a way, like, I don't know, it's so weird. I feel like playing that song helps me kind of like, I guess like feel like I better understand where I'm at right now. And things are moving in a direction that's like really, really great. It's just been, man, it's been hard, man. But one of the shining lights has been you guys, so thank you for that. And I'm going to move on to another song that makes me feel things, but this one makes me feel kind of more just like peaceful. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I know it's from Fire Emblem. Spring Radiance. This one is so pretty. Thank you guys for all the hugs and stuff. I worry about like being manipulative as a streamer, you know what I mean? By like showing moments of weakness. I just don't want it to come across as me being like, give me attention. Give me things. I've never been good at hiding how I'm feeling, so it kind of makes me feel better just to be honest about it. Spring Radiance. Let's do it. thank you so much. Full for 10 gifted subs. I saw that you said that you've been lurking. Thank you so much. I'm still so grateful for when you found me playing Hollow Knight on my other little corner on Twitch. Thank you guys. Just think if we lost empathy and compassion without artists like you, we would fall so hard. I think for me as a musician, music has always felt like a way I could best kind of express myself and get out what was going on the inside. And so it's kind of funny that now I do it so transparently with everybody that it's kind of hard for me not to be vulnerable a little bit sometimes. I saw that you asked for Toss a Coin. I would love to do that for you. If it's okay, I would love to do this piece without the track for a second to try and really lose myself in the melody a bit. I feel a bit tense when I play this piece because I want to get my intonation right, and I kind of want to just see if I can let go a bit. And then I will do Toss a Coin to Your Witcher for you. I stress about my fourth finger in this. I need to commit to it. Okay. It's so frustrating trying to get my fourth finger vibrato better. I'm recognizing I'm a bit tense, but I think it's because I've been playing for a while, so I should cut myself some slack. Toss a coin. This is one that I lost my music score for a while back, but I think I just have it memorized at this point, so it's fine. Of course, this one's for you, Bull. That felt nice. Let's see. What next? Weirdly, that kind of made me want to play this piece called Valak Mountain from Xenoblade Chronicles. It's hard to explain, I just feel like they'd go well together, so I think I want to do that. Valak Mountain. Oh, this is the night version. I want the day version. Boop beep ba ba boop boop beep boop 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 beep boop. I tried rolling my chair forward for a second and I almost like catapulted head first into my computer. Well, y'all, I think what I'm gonna do is just a few more. A little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but had a bit of an early morning today. Trying to decide what I should make for my final ones. Oh, you know what I want to do? Hey, Elton. Yeah, let's close requests if that's okay. Thank you. This song makes me want to do Ahead on Our Way from Final Fantasy VII. It's another really like beautiful orchestrated piece. I feel like I need to do a little stretch. Since I took a couple days off and I did a good 2 hours of violin today, I want to make sure I'm just mindful. Little circles. Straight posture. There we go. Bum, bum. With welding finals, do you mean like ironwork? Head on our way. Let's do it. one always feels so good. What else do I want to do? I kind of want to play Eyes on Me from Final Fantasy VIII. This one's really lovely. For TX, thank you for the follow, by the way. I really appreciate you. Eyes on Me. And after this, I'll do Frontier Village Dolly. And then probably wrap it up after that, I think. Alex, what's up? I saw you way earlier in chat, but... For Robin, I thought you went to bed. For African Pepe Matter, thank you very much for the kind words. Bonjour. Oh man, while things have been kind of like a roller coaster in my own life as of late, I've been really working hard at practicing the violin and trying to get a few hours in every day. And I will say, I really feel like I'm hearing some progress, and I'm really proud of myself. I feel like tonight's a rare night where I'm hearing myself back and I'm like, oh, those little things you're doing are getting cleaner. You're getting nicer. I can tell I'm just becoming stronger, you know? I am gonna do, and I think this will be the last song for the evening, Frontier Village Dolly. This one means a lot to me. I kind of give it credit for being one of the reasons I really wanted to play music to begin with. I was in 5th grade playing this game, and I just like, my eyes just glossed over when I heard it when I was a kid, and I just sat there and put the remote down for so long and just listened to it. And I didn't want to beat the level because I wanted to keep playing and hearing it. Artistic Candy 69, thank you for the follow. So this one's a big deal to me. And after this, we'll pick someone to raid. Thank you, everybody. you, Schaefer. That means the world for me. Thank you for the new follows from Diego as well as Saul. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Your fish are enjoying it? I love it. Alrighty, y'all. Let's find us someone to raid. I'll be live again on Thursday at 3 p.m. Central Time. I fixed up one of my old loops and I added a lot of new aspects to it, and I'm really excited to get to show you guys. I really tried to get it ready for today, but I couldn't play one part fast enough yet, so I need to play with the metronome more. Let's see here. Mealy, thank you for sticking around. Thank you. Thank you guys, Nico. Who do we want to raid here? Well, I got plenty more Final Fantasy music for whenever you want to come back. How about Sessions with Sir Bach? I don't know if I've ever rated them before. They said it's their 2-year Twitch anniversary. One of our friends in chat. I'm glad you're behind that tripwire. Make sure to give this lovely, lovely, lovely musician some love. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thanks for letting me play some music for you. I feel like kind of cleansed after tonight. It was really nice. You really made my night, you guys. Thank you. Let's see, I clicked the button. We're just playing the old waiting game. There it goes. Bye, VOD. Only you're seeing this.